you see by the dawn's early
Drivers,
light,
start
so
your
proudly
engines!
hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright
This is it. One more race left in the regular season here at Daytona. It is the Coke Sugar 400. Let's look at the starting grid. It is Lola Tang inside pole, Matt Kenseth on the outside. Both starters in a must-win scenario this race. You win and you're into the playoffs forward, which will be the important thing we're talking about. But now, as they slow down and gradually approach green,
Boogity boogity boogity! Let's go racing, boys and girls!
Lola Chan with a good jump. Matt Kenseth tries to slide draft the Dodge. The Ford going through. But it is the Dodge taking the lead early on this race. But now the outside lane comes back as they enter turn 2. Behind, the King and Bernhard also going side by side. The two Pepsi cars running strong, both in the top 10 early on. They're still battling for the lead, side by side. Neither wanting to yield. Looking for that important win that will give their way into the playoffs. But now, the top lane losing formation, as the bottom being more organized now, looking for the lead there is Bernhard on the bottom as the King tries to split in the middle lane as they complete lap 1 here at the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Kenseth on the outside, 3-car tandem. Lola Chan in the middle, tries to block, and does so. Lola Chan all the way to the outside to block a run from Matt Kenseth. But now, 3 are behind him. Cam Hill, the King, and Kenseth. Kenseth losing draft on the outside lane, and is going to fall back all the way down the order. It is Lola Chan controlling the field now in front as he jumps to the bottom. King tries to take advantage of the move. Couldn't do so. Still managed to block. Lola Chan moving from top to bottom, unwilling to give up the lead here at Daytona. And now 3 wide for the 3 wide all the way behind for position. Unwilling to yield as they're all in the draft. They knew how much at stake was here at Daytona. But now, Keselowski to the bottom, as Raikkonen being pushed into the top 3. Kenseth falling back. Lola Chan still up front. As we're on to lap 3 of this race. They enter the trial section. And on to the next lap. 22 to go. Bernhard tries to look for his second win of the season, which will give him more playoff points than the rest of the field. On the outside lane, as he continues to fall back, but now Raikkonen with a good run from Keselowski behind, and now the bottom lane is going to look for the lead and take it away for the first time away from the Dodge racing car who's leading this race from pole since lap 1. 2 Dodgers up in front in this race here at Daytona. Going really high is the Pogo racing car of Kevin Magnussen. Tries to hold it, does so. Still 3 wide behind. Bob Gillian appearing into the picture on the bottom. 1 win early on in this season at Bristol. And 1 in commanding fashion. looking for that momentum entering the playoffs. The two Dodgers are still side drafting. Raikkonen on the inside, Lillachan on the outside, as they now approach 20 laps to go. Bottom trying to find more run. As they rapidly approach leaders, it's Gillian. Can Keselowski steal it? Raikkonen goes up to block, and that opens the door for Todd Gillian in 38. Now, Ford tries to steal the lead away from the two Dodgers. And they're 3 wide for the lead, and that is nearly 4 wide. Hamill tries to look for a move on the bottom. They're all squeezed up, 3 by 3 by 3. Raikkonen pulling away slightly. Only just. They're all tied up together. Running out of room, as now the top lane loses draft for a bit. Into the bottom. Now, Raikkonen goes up to block. That opens the door for Keselowski in the middle of the 6. A down year for Keselowski, winning at Daytona, will make 5th gear racing sweep the Daytona races, as now he goes for the lead. 3 wide. It's the 2 Fords now leading away, as the 2 Dodgers drops back. Keselowski and Gillian on contact, but still kept on the racing line. And now Keselowski looks to the high lane, and Hamill being freed to the bottom, and it is 3 Fords up in front, as we enter 17 laps to go here at Daytona. Gillian having 1 win earlier this season, Keselowski needs that win to get in the playoff. That's trouble behind. Caution comes out. Looks like Pepsi car involved. Whincup and Hamilton going into the wall. Jamie Whincup looking for the regular season championship has now been taken out of the race, and that's Zenvik's cut line drivers facing troubles, trying to point their way in. But the caution flag flies here at lap 16, with Keselowski leading from Todd Gillian and Denlin as he takes a caution break. Here's a look at the replay of the incident. Looks like caused by the Toyota of Antonio Felix da Costa. Now involved as we look at the Etihad cam from the back of the Olympics. They're all drafting aggressively. That's Martin on the inside. Oh, it is Cody Ware moving up. And chain reaction happens. Cody Ware. The swag cap. White for it, tries to look position. Crashes in. That's Kurt Busch trying to go to the bottom. It isn't clear, I believe. Raising the other involved. That's a large. Trying to squeeze in the middle for 3 wide, and yeah, turns into Kurt Busch. That's just a racing incident happening on such high speeds, and one tiny mistake will make such tightly packed group of cars sent all into the wall, which is known as the big one, and it happened here on lap 7 of the race. It is Keselowski up in front here at Daytona, however, who needed a win to get in. And that will feel like a miracle, considering how bad their season was until this point here today. having finished 19th earlier in the opener of Daytona. And that's Carl Edwards looking for the regular season championship. Also winner of the first Daytona race, the 500. Already locked himself into the playoffs, down in 14th. Tries to take the regular season championship and look for that playoff point, which will benefit them massively as they enter the playoffs very soon. With Mark Webber down out the field, it's a good chance for Edwards to steal the championship. But the pace car pulls in. We enter the Geico restart zone, and the green flag is back into the air. Getting to the bottom of Keselowski, trying to look for the lead.
Right, guys, it seems like he managed to escape our commentary box, so I have to take over commentary until he's captured again. As we see now, Gillen is in the lead under pressure from John Goliath and Keselowski.
Sean Goliath to the bottom now, tries to look for the race lead away from Todd Gillian, who takes it from Keselowski earlier in the restart. Poor jump from the fifth gear forward. As behind, the lap car is trying to scramble position. But Gillian moves up to block Keselowski. That opens the door for Raikkonen on the inside. Sean Goliath taking the lead now. Winning the Cup 600 earlier this season, already secured himself a spot in the playoffs. As now, the top lane loses draft and is going to fall back the field. And Sean Goliath moves to the outside. Lap cars approaching, the key for victory here at Daytona, as we see from Carl Edwards in the season opener here. And the leaders clear them. Bush is going to hold up his teammate Bubba Wallace, and the top lane clears. That's
It's Raikkonen in the lead right now. Sean Goliath not making a move on the inside. Thanks to the lap cars, the bunch has loosened up a bit. Quite a lot actually. And Sean Goliath in the lead, heading into 10 to go.
but he cleared the lap car successfully, as now the top four pulling away by choosing the outside lane, which is a smart move. But now Keselowski looks to the bottom of 3 wide. Gillian blocks, doesn't make it do so, but Goliath continues to lead. Raikkonen tries to draft the race leader in the 24 as they go side by side. But Gillian is going to go to the lead with the push from Keselowski behind. 4 cars tandem. Lola channels entering the picture, the pulsator of the straights and leading the early portion of the race. Now Gillian tries to hold up the field, but the bottom lane is approaching rapidly. Gillian is forced to go to the top as they enter 10 laps to go, as they enter the tri-oval. Kozlowski looking for the lead. 2 Fords going side by side. Behind, it is Bernhard and Verstappen and Ty Gibbs leading to win, get in the playoffs. 9 to go. The top lane got held up by traffic. It is a tandem in front. Kozlowski and Bill Bernhard. Verstappen in third. Kozlowski, who needed to win to get in, is now looking really good to take the victory here at Daytona. As long as he held up Bill Bernhard behind, who's going to look to the bottom. Bernhard tries to look for the lead. There's the lap car of Cody Ware. He's going to go to the top. Can Kozlowski avoid it? He's trying to draft each other. Ware is going to block Kozlowski, and now Bernhard is going to take the lead. No, Ware goes down to block, but doesn't do so. Bernhard is going to clear Kozlowski. And now Kozlowski moves down, tries to stay in the draft of Bill Bernhard, as behind the tandem of Verstappen and Gibbs rapidly approaching. Cody Ware might just ruin Kozlowski's stay, as now Bill Bernhard having a comfortable lead in front. That's Verstappen and Gibbs rapidly catching the pair. They win this race. The top 4 now closing in. Ford, and Toyota. 3 behind needed a win to get in. Bill Bernhard already taking victory here earlier this season. And now, Kozlowski got a really aggressive block from Bernhard, has to move up, and is going to drop back down to 4th, as now 3 wide behind. Bernhard blocking. Time they're side by side, losing time. Pio catching up, now Gibbs to the back of Kozlowski, 7 laps to go. That's the lap car of Lewis Hamilton. Kozlowski is going to get held up once again by the lap car. Not what he wanted. And smokes behind. Is that a caution? Yeah, the caution flag flies for Carl Edwards. Carl Edwards taking a spin, which calls out the caution flag. Take a replay of the incident. So he was trying to get past Kevin Magnussen to the bottom. He wide. Full chance on the outside. Edwards looking for the regular season championship and the bonus playoff points. And that's Cody Ware. In front has a lap car and turning in, that is Lola Chan and Kevin Magnussen into Carl Edwards, who spins on the infield. Not what the 5th gear racing car wanted. Let's take another angle from the total energy cap on the back of the Peugeot. Yeah, just turning in, running out of racing space. Trying to go 3 wide and 2 groove, which doesn't work out. But now, under 5 laps to go. Let's take an ad break.
Call Logano. Hey, Joey, you can save money if you fill up a Shell if you use Advanced Auto Parts Speed Perks.
Dude, I'm way ahead of you.
You saved at the pump?
Yeah, I saved at the pump.
The pump?
The pump.
He saved at the pump!
Woo! Now you can save at the pump when you shop at Advance Auto Parts. Learn more at advanceautoparts.com/gas rewards.
Now, it's my turn.
contribute to 1/5 of fuel consumption. But Michelin energy tires can reduce fuel usage by up to 5%, so you can make fewer refueling stops. The fuel-efficient energy tires from Michelin.
Michelin, a better way forward.
Talked about getting into the playoffs, which is important for the drivers way under the cut line. And as we see, Max Verstappen in second, Ty Gibbs in third, and Brad Keselowski in fourth, needing to win to get in. And the odds really smile at those drivers who had a horrid opening part of the season, as they are up there in the pack at Daytona. But they'll have to go through Bill Bernhardt first, who's taken a win earlier this season at Auto Club in a photo finish, and he will want to take his second win of the first season here at BADCAR. This will be the one overtime attempt we will have here at Daytona. Scott pulls in, the field approaches the Geico restart zone. It is Bernhardt from Verstappen from Gibbs. Verstappen pulls out immediately and as the green flag waves, and Verstappen is going for it. Bernhardt goes up to block. Now that opens the door for Gibbs on the inside. Keselowski doesn't follow him. Verstappen going very aggressively early on. Now, Bernhardt looks to the bottom, tries to block Gibbs. Goes up again, tries to block him. And now Gibbs got the open door on the inside from the bumper of Keselowski. Now Ty Gibbs leading here late in the race, just 3 laps to go. If a caution flag at any point, the race ends. Now Keselowski to the bottom tries to go for the lead. Raikkonen is wrapped, and Keselowski win it. They're side by side now. Gibbs forced to move to the top, and Keselowski on the bottom tries to clear the Toyota as we enter 2 to go. Keselowski in the 6th, Ty Gibbs in the 1. It's side by side here at Daytona. In the dying laps of this race, 3 by 3. Keselowski clears. Entering the final corners of this race. Now, Raikkonen tries to step up behind. His teammate is also in his tandem. Now, approaching the tri-oval and move 1 to go, sponsored by Credo on Bank. And Keselowski now bottom goes the pair of the Dodgers. Keselowski suddenly has been grabbed and is going to lose out massively as now they're trying to sidetrack him. Raikkonen on the inside tries to take the lead. Now Wallace tries to get him. A 3 over the lead. Gibbs on the outside. Keselowski still without that. And Staten follows him through. Gibbs tries to clear him on the outside and now into through. Keselowski has the advantage. Now Verstappen on the back. Gibbs falls back as we enter the triangle section. Keselowski clear the field and to the top. Now that opens the door for Raikkonen on the bottom. Checker flag, it is Keselowski taking the win here at Daytona. Win that secured him into the playoffs. FGR sweeps Daytona races. To win for Keselowski. Step down to the bottom, crucial bottom tire gives.